Take a look at my quest log. What was I actually doing? Zet collector. Nothing but a hound dog. Right. Alright, I said at the beginning of this episode I was gonna actually head to Vegas. So if that statement rings true, because let's think. I don't think there's anything else I can do in Freeside. I didn't touch the Silver Rush quest line because I was saving that. Because I want to be a higher level before I take on that quest, because...
Isn't that the king's dog?
Hey, dude. Shut up. You gave it to me. If I just go into the strip and do the thing with Caleb McCaffrey, come back, the Atomic Wrangler quest is over, that's XP. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, before I do that, did I ask Mick and Ralph? Did I ask Mick for a passport? I actually can't remember. Let's waste 5 minutes to go talk to Mick and see if he gave me a passport or not, because I actually cannot remember.
For all your shopping needs.
That's actually where I'm going right now, bro. Tell them you sent me. I started off with Boulder City, and then I came to Freeside, and I think I beat all the Freeside quests. Did I ask you for a passport?
Man, Jake.
Apparently I didn't ask him for a passport. Alright, good to know. Let's fast travel to the North Gate. Now it's telling me to go to Jacobstown. We'll do that in a second.
Submit to a credit check.
Oh, I already got the passport.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, yeah. Okay. I asked Mick for the passport. I already got the passport. We're vibing. We're chilling. I got it. We're on the same wavelength now.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
You've come for a piece, haven't you? Welcome to New Vegas.
It's funny, Victor isn't named here.
The place to get...
Yeah, His face changed. LOL. I want to talk to Caleb right now. Just pretending not to see me.
Huh. So the Garrett sent you to track me down. Now what? I've been killing scum twice your size since before your mother squeezed you out. Well, that sounds like a bit of a bargain. I get to walk free with the Garretts thinking I'm dead. Sure, you can have my hat. I can always buy another with the caps I've got left. It would have been more fun fighting it out, though. See you later, kid.
Whatever, weirdo. I don't fucking care. Try to talk to me.
Look alive, guys. We're on NCR time.
Hey there, friend. A bit of advice.
Alright, I just wanted to get that out of the way, because otherwise he's gonna fucking scare me later. Alright, let's go back to the Atomic Wrangler, finish up that quest line. I don't think there are any more quests after that one. Could be wrong, I've been wrong before, but I do not think... No, thank you for letting me in. I do not think there are any more quests at the Atomic Wrangler.
Welcome back. Yes! Where's his hat? This is great news. No one screws with... And for your reward, here's 150 caps. I trust... You can have the corner room, rent-free.
Alright, sick. How much XP is that? 500? That gets me close to a level up. I'm still probably 1,000 off of a level up, though. Head upstairs and take a nap. Do some other easy quests. I'm sorry, was this not the room they gave me? What room did they fucking give me? I wasn't paying attention.
Hello there.
Yep.
Oh, is it that one? Is that a room? This This isn't even a room. What room did they give me? I'm so fucking... Because this just takes me to a different part of the place. Or no, this is the room. Alright. Don't know why I had to go through a load zone to get to my new bedroom, but... So... This is identified as my bed, but I'm not allowed to touch anything in here. I can't open this desk. That's not my desk. Alright, whatever. I'll just take a nap. Who cares? Take a nap, drop a save, dip. I could go to the Crimson Caravan. Which apparently I have not discovered yet, so I'm going to fast travel to the Gunrunners, because I want to go here anyway.
I don't handle buying and selling for around 5 years now. I handle the supply end of things, raw materials and none whatsoever. Everything inside the fence is off. A lot of our high-end weapon. Out here, we don't have bosses. Me, the gunsmiths, and the guards all know what we're supposed to be doing. Working for the Gunrunners is a sweet job. None of us would...
Alright, fair enough. I still don't know how to play Caravan, so... That's probably not gonna happen. I did the Aerotech office quests, aside from Frank Weathers, which... I guess I could pick up Frank's quest, because I plan to go to Cottonwood Cove eventually before I finish the first act of the game. Oh, this is Camp McCarran. Wow, I did not think it was that close to that. How was your day today? Like a fucking 2.3 out of 10. Oh, where's the angry bearded man? That him? That's him?
That red beret's looking good, soldier.
Oh, thanks. I didn't realize I had it on.
If it's bad news, you can take it up with the colonel. If it's good news, it better involve some dead fiends. Pack of drugged-out killers. They're addicted to every stim, every pill, every psychoactive enema on this fucked-up earth. I've got 3 fiends I want dead, and I don't give a goddamn how it gets. Good. First one called... You go out. Violet it is. One more thing. If you want the full reward, you need to bring me a record. Good luck.
Alright, I picked up the bounty hunting quest. I'll do that right now. I came in here for some reason. Why did I come in here?
I'm usually good with faces, but I don't think I've seen you here before. What brings you to Camp McCarran? You don't cook by any chance, do you? Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you.
Alright.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's... Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into... We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in.
Alright. That quest that gave me the other unmarked quest, and then where's the Vault 22 people? They're in this room.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here about Vault 22?
Sure.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
I'd say so.
A realist. We have that in common. A year ago, I'd have said the same. But what if I was to tell you that the wasteland can yield an endless bounty, and that the secret may lie a mere few miles from where we stand? We need only reach out and take it, and for that, I need you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself...
It's in the shadows, I'm not even here. Alright, bro, appreciate that. Appreciate the 5 bits as well. Thank you.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but... Did he give you a job?
You have a very country accent.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keeley. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
Nope.
But now he's hired you, which means one of two things. Either he heard back from Keeley, and she failed, or he's given up on her. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich, not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc, but I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keeley and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead. I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it. Right.
Picked up that quest.
Evening.
What else can I pick up to do?
Evening.
Maybe we just do the stuff in Camp McCarran real quick.
Nice to meet you. I'm Curtis. Smart man. I could use somebody who can operate under the radar around here. Whoever our mole is, he's been slippery. Whenever one of the MPs gets too close, he changes his habits. Our last lead went cold weeks ago. You want my advice? Start by talking to people with a lot of eyes in the field. People like Lieutenant Boyd or Sergeant. Careful with Contreras, though. Keep me apprised of any leads you get. This guy's gotten a lot of my men killed. Well?
Lieutenant Boyd is upstairs, right? She's the one talking to the fuckface. Door opens that way.
You stick out like a sore thumb around here. You sure you're in the right place?
Yeah, I came to talk to you, stupid.
Not big on reading name tags, huh? That's okay. My name is long and difficult to pronounce. Ready for it? It's Boyd. Lieutenant Boyd to my friends. Colonel Shu has me handling the policing duties for the base. I've told him he could make my job a whole lot easier if he would just let me shoot anyone who talks back to me. But you know how colonels can be.
I suppose so. And for the record, you don't have a name tag, unless you count the one floating above your left shoulder.
Yeah, so far this has gone exactly as expected. Poorly. But with the work you've done for NCR already, you might be just what I've been looking for. We captured an honest-to-God centurion of Caesar's Legion recently. Better believe it. Everybody in Caesar's Legion from Caesar on down will kill themselves before they can be captured. They're so twitchy they'd probably do it if you reached out to hug them. But here's this guy, who's an elite commander in their army, and he just gives himself up, even as his men are slitting their own throats around him. Well, I don't know about you, but to me that sounds like a man who's willing to cooperate. Except he hasn't. Only times he speaks up are to insult you. He's a real prick, by the way. And I'm supposed to get information out of this guy. I like the way you think. Have I said that yet? Problem is that the NCR frowns on using that sort of tactic. There's some restrictions still in place from President Tandy's administration. But here's my favorite thing about you. You're not in the NCR. Plus, for all this guy knows, you're completely insane. That's a winning combination.
True. Are they much gonna take a break from the editing? No faults here, dude. Everyone needs a break now and then. Thank you for the host as well, brother. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Hello?
I think if you rough him up enough and really put some fear into him, he'll sing like a choir boy. So let's do this. When you're ready, I'll go in and give you a little intro. Then I leave the room and you make him regret the day he was born. We go back and forth a couple times until either he talks or he can't move his jaw anymore. Either way, we've had our entertainment for the day.
Goodbye. Dude, I'll try it.
That's
I don't know if my skills are high enough for this yet.
Okay, I'll go in and have a word with him. Then I'll call you in. Long time no see, Silus.
Lieutenant, I was just thinking about you.
That's so.
I was just thinking about that pretty neck of yours.
How sweet.
I was thinking about how it would look with a Legion slave collar on it.
I'll pass.
Do you know what I love about our slave collars, Lieutenant?
If you love them, maybe you should try one on.
I love how tightly they fit. I train my men to make sure the slave's flesh bulges a bit around the top and bottom. Know why?
It's all the rage in fashion circles?
Not quite. If you fit it just right, their body never gets used to the feeling of wearing it. It cuts in just enough when they swallow or turn their head to remind them who they belong to. And it's that constant reminder that keeps them docile.
In that case, maybe you'd better save the collar you were gonna give me.
Oh? For whom?
For a friend of mine you're about to meet. My friend isn't very docile.
And who is this friend of yours?
You know all the rules the NCR instituted to protect enemy prisoners of war?
Of course.
My friend doesn't.
I
And
don't.
Silus, if you resist at all, I'll personally blow your brains out. Come on in, he's all yours. I'll be back in a bit to see how you're getting along. And I'll need you to surrender your weapons before you go in. You can pick them up from the locker on your way out.
Okay. Manning the team Taj all day. It's completely done, just adding some text motion tracking and some cool logo stamps. Fuck yeah, dude. We love to hear that. Sure, it'll turn out great. Alright, well, apparently I handed over my weapons, but Boone is allowed to keep his. Roger.
What an ugly little worm you are. What pile of excrement did the lieutenant pluck you from, worm? You must have some reason to be in your line of work. Tell me, what did the Legion do to you? Did we enslave your children? Slaughter your family before your eyes to teach you a lesson? Whatever it was, I hope I was there to give the order. Foot soldiers of the Legion are trained not to have to think for themselves, to have conflict removed from their minds. They kill themselves to evade capture because they are not trusted to make such a decision rationally in the heat of battle. But I'm no foot soldier. I knew I could escape captivity on my own without revealing the tiniest iota of information to my captors. I'll show you gutless, you sniveling bastard. I'll spill your guts all over this room.
Is something the matter, Silus? You look upset. I don't know. I thought she seemed like a nice lady.
Your friend is a miserable fucking degenerate.
That's a long walk, Silus. I don't think it's gonna happen. You'd better just talk.
If we were on the other side of the river, I'd have her torn apart by dogs.
If you don't like dealing with me, I can bring my friend back in.
I never left.
Your tactics are a joke.
Have it your way. Come on back in. I think he misses you.
I never left. You sure talk tough for someone who's afraid to die. But I want to know how a coward can attain the rank of Centurion. Yeah, that one's better.
Coward? I've faced odds that would make your NCR soldiers wet themselves. I've led charges against men with guns, carrying only my knife. And I can tell you, it was they who feared me. But suicide is a weak death on a battlefield. It says to your enemy that you fear capture. It says if you're caught, you can be broken.
Can't go through with it, you're even weaker, so you were unafraid to cut the throat by your own. Ah, ooh. That one.
You think I'm going to slit my throat for some megalomaniacal self-appointed dictator? I didn't work my way up to have it all be taken from me out of some irrational paranoia. Caesar's losing it. I believe that. He's been shutting himself in his tent. Privately, he complains of headaches. Whatever it is, it's affecting his ability to lead.
Keep going.
Time was essential for my mission, but we waited 3 days for him to dispatch us. Another of his headaches. Does that sound like a man in command? He has an operative planted in this very base, but does he use his agent to rescue me? No. He's content to have the agent spend his nights radioing troop positions back to our base camp. He knows I'm here, and he's left me to rot.
Who is the operative? He's not going to tell me.
I don't know. I know he sends intelligence by radio in the middle of the night. Sometimes that intelligence would find its way to my cantery.
He isn't lying. He doesn't know. So, if he actually doesn't know, I'll just be very condescending about it.
I hope the Legion burns your wretched body at the stake when they conquer this place. Nothing I could tell you would do anything to stop that.
That's a cool glitch. Good job, Bethesda. Fuck.
You did well. I don't know how you did it without putting a scratch on him, and I'm a little disappointed personally, but it saved the NCR some face. And it could save us more than that when all is said and done. I'm gonna talk to some people when we're through here. This is about double the standard fee we'd give a consultant, but from what I saw, you're more of an artist. So think of this as your commission.
Roger. Is that a level up? Dude, I am like a sneeze away from a level up, come on.
Now what kind of MP would I... I've had soldiers go AWOL... Well, there's Anders. He's a ranger. That one's not suspicious so much as worrisome. Colonel Shu sent him out. Now Yeah. The man I'm more interested in is Corporal... White had a lot of promise. Wanted to be a ranger as bad as anyone I've seen. But word around the base is he'd been going regularly to visit a hooker named... His belongings are up in the barracks. I haven't had a chance to look through his things yet, so that might be a good place to begin.
Roger.
Maybe break-in isn't the right word. We didn't find signs of It's probably just a meeting spot for a steamy military base love affair. But it bothers me that they didn't break in. It means they have an access code. Sure, if you want to investigate. It's not like there's anything to steal up there. Just a bunch of old... If you can find out any more, I'd be interested to hear it. I don't know him very well myself. I seem to remember that he was the man to call on if you needed someone to get in. Colonel Shu would really... Not the kind of things you like to see go missing. No witnesses yet. I've got my money on Sergeant Contreras, who's supposed to be in charge of distribution, the little... Good.